been watching you. At night, I think of you. I want to be your lady, baby.
Yo guys, what is up? It's Showboy Game Insurance coming at you with a brand new video, and today I'm going to make another thoughts video. So anyway guys, I've been thinking about microtransactions in video games, and I've been thinking about like the effects of it. Well, there are positive and negative effects, of course. Like with everything, there are always positive and negative effects, even the worst things. So even the best things. So anyway, I'm just gonna do a free talk here, and I have no script, by the way. When I do these thoughts videos, I don't have a script. I just talk whatever I say in my mind, and yeah. Anyway, let's get on with this. So anyway, yeah, microtransactions. I would start with the pros first. So the pros of microtransactions in video games is that it brings more profit to the developers, which means more resources, more employees to work on games, and mostly, mostly that equals to better games. So like better output from the studio because they have more resources, basically. But a lot of times it kind of leads to greed, where I will go to the negatives already because I don't really know that much, because I don't really think there's much pros about microtransactions. But I would say that microtransactions are justified for free-to-play games because they're free-to-play. How about those AAA games are $60? You pay up $60 up front because it is very expensive to pay to develop those AAA games, right? And pretty much all the AAA games like Call of Duty, Battlefield, they make up their development money and the money they spend on ads like on the first day it sells. And on the first week, like pretty much the first week of sales is all they need to like be sufficient as a developer, cuz like Call of Duty, like they usually spend about 80 to 100 million every year on their Call of Duties for their development, and then their ads, I don't know, I would say about like 20 million or something like that. And yeah, so, and usually on the first day it's always the best selling COD, I mean the best selling game of the year, of course, like almost all the time, except for 2013 where GTA outsold Call of Duty. But anyway, yeah, on the first day and the sales, they always make like millions and hundreds of millions of sales. So I won't be surprised if they make up all the money they spent on that COD on the first day, and then the week on the week they make almost $1 billion. Well, Black Ops 2 made $1 billion, right? They made $1 billion, and the other CODs they've made almost $1 billion, like 600 million, 700 million. But you know, um, the older CODs, I really like them because there weren't any microtransactions. You just unlocked everything through playing the game, just by playing the game. It rewards you for playing the game, which is what should happen. Now, the greed of Activision has caused the downfall of Call of Duty. So, if you guys are asking why the player count of Call of Duty has gone down, and why Infinite Warfare is the worst selling Call of Duty, by the way, this ever in the history of Call of Duty, it's because people just don't like these microtransactions, these supply drops. Because for me, $60 is not a justified price for a game with microtransactions. But I feel like people are starting to get used to microtransactions, which I do not like at all. Like Battlefield with battle packs, NBA 2K with a VC, and Call of Duty with the supply drops. But yeah, I really, these microtransactions make games feel like free-to-play games, if you know what I'm saying. Because I would say that one of the best examples of this pay-to-win thingy, microtransactions, I think one of the worst examples of this is 2K, NBA 2K, because if you're a 55 overall, and well, let's say that you're like really good at playing like these basketball games anyway, right? And you go against a 96 overall that keeps spamming threes and doesn't really know how to play basketball. Like, he will beat you all the time. He will beat you in a 1v1. He will beat you in like my park. Like, Just imagine a 96 going as a 55 overall. Like that is literally pay to win, and to get your attributes up, you have to spend VC. And VC takes an incredible amount of time to earn, by the way. And to get it like a 90 overall without spending any VC, it'll take around like 3 months. 3 months, which is a very consuming amount of time. And and for those people that work all night, graveyard shifts, and they only get breaks on the weekends, they'll be forced to buy that VC, which sucks. So anyway, guys, these I'm starting to feel like the video games don't really cater to middle class people. It caters to more like rich people. Like I feel like the gaming audience has been disrespected in a way. Like cause it's like we spent $60 and they expect us to like buy all this stuff, pretty much pay to win. Like Call of Duty is also a prominent example of pay to win, because if you put an ERAD variant against an epic ERAD variant and you shoot it at the same time, the epic one will win because it has more accuracy, more damage, blah blah blah. Because the stats go up on a variant, and the chance of an epic dropping is very low, and the rate of earning keys is incredibly slow. It takes at least 4 games to get one common drop. It's not even a rare. It's a common drop. What more for a rare drop? Like for it would take around 12 games to get one rare supply drop, and of course you'll be very tempted to spend that money. And I I feel like people are kind of getting used to microtransactions when they really shouldn't, because it's not justified to pay up $60 up front and then have to pay for microtransactions. Well, just I really think that Call of Duty and Battlefield should go to like games of that nature, like FPS games, those shooting games, those triple games, those basketball games, those soccer games, like they should move to the free to play they should move to the free to play marketing method, because games like League of Legends, they've made billions of dollars, and it's guess what? It's a free to play game. It's a free to play game, and that's where I think the microtransactions are justified. But something like Call of Duty, no, not at all, guys. So it's very, very, very unfair. Cause I mean, it's just it just doesn't feel right. And I'll tell you proof of me knowing about why people have uh I started to accept microtransactions. Okay, well, I won't show you, but I'll just tell you proof, whatever. But I put up a topic on the Bungie forums, putting I put up a petition to remove Eververse because they had items in that Bungie store. They look really nice, and guess what? They weren't they weren't in those radiant treasures that you could earn in the game. You like had to buy it with like silver dust in the Eververse store, and I got really pissed off. And yeah, that was during the Festival of the Lost, because they had a lot of items which were uh microtransaction only, and I got really pissed, and I started a petition, and I got a lot of downvotes, which was surprising, and I got a lot of negative comments, and they said you shouldn't mind what other people do with their money, blah 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 blah. But I wonder, like, wow, like you're just gonna respond with that? Like, why don't you like agree with me? Because guys, like, if you don't care about people who spend their money, guys, like those people who spend their money on those $60 games are ruining the future of gaming. Because what if the future of gaming is like $60 up front, and there's like a part of the game that you can't access if you don't buy something else, like Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. You had to buy a season pass just to play zombies, which is they just locked out a game mode from you, which is very, very scummy, very anti-consumer. And yeah, I feel like gaming is in a very bad state right now, and gaming is I would say it's very expensive now, because I remember back when I was a kid, I had an Xbox. I just got one for like $300. Boom, that's it, and then I just buy a few discs, like a few new games. Like I remember getting a Black Ops 2. Yeah, Black Ops 2 was like Call of Duty at its prime, and look how fast it's fallen. And then yeah, I mean, I just got that, the Black Ops 2, start playing, start grinding. I didn't even buy the season pass for Black Ops 2. And then yeah, just look at it now. At Xbox One, I got it for like $300, same price as my Xbox 360. And then I got Black Ops 3. I got Destiny. And then guess what? On Destiny, I had that before in the 360. Then I had to buy the game again, and guess what? I had to buy the DLC because I didn't have the DLC on the 360. And guess what? On Black Ops 3, I have to buy the DLC. Good, but I only bought the first DLC because I heard that DLC 2 was kind of bad. But anyway, yeah, I mean, like, I just feel like gaming is more catered toward people who have more money, which is not. It's just a kind of scummy way to treat your customers. Like, Call of Duty, like, you know, Call of Duty has a great fan base that has turned kind of like into like scummy people because I guess they're like tired of being treated by like like I don't know, like dummies or something by Activision because like gaming is just it's just screwed, dude. Gaming is screwed. I'm telling you, if the microtransactions continue, guys, 10 years from now, we are gonna have game modes locked out and a paywall right on them. Like, guys, this is will be terrible. Like, you should not accept the state of gaming. Like, I was still remembering that forums. Like, I was very surprised with those negative comments I got telling me to kill myself because you shouldn't care about people spending their own money. But listen, I do care because it's the future of gaming, and I don't want these rich kids, these rich whores, to destroy the future of gaming. Okay, because honestly, guys, gaming is like it's been a part of my life. I've been playing since I was a kid. I used to play those Flash games. Then it got 360. Now I have a one. You know, it's very disappointing to see these gamers just throwing their money at the developers, wasting their money instead of buying like another game. Like, I had a friend and he had $200, okay, for Christmas, and he spent it all on COD points. I was like, "What are you doing? Why'd you do that?" Like, yeah, I just like Call of Duty, man. Like, it's just it's just Call of Duty is very frustrating to play now because the variants are very unbalanced, and supply drops. I mean, look, listen, I would be okay with supply drops if they didn't have the COD points. Because honestly, I like opening supply drops. I like getting, those stuff. I like anticipating epics and stuff. But yeah, I just don't like the fact that you can have the option to pay for those supply drops, if you know what I'm saying. So, anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I'm going to Chick-fil-A tomorrow because they just had their grand opening yesterday at Las Vegas. So, yeah, I'm hyped. I have eaten Chick-fil-A before. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, see you in the next one.